with a few more of those examples. We did Nasara yesterday. So this is what we do basically. We start with we say Maldi first. Maldi Ma'ruf. Okay. Then we do Mudari Ma'ruf. Then we do Masdar. Then we do Ism Fa'il. So we take a sample from each one of those. First one, third person, masculine, singular, most of the time. So we take that and we just use that one sample. We take alim on this side. Alima. يعلم. المصدر is usually done with two fathas. This is all nahwu stuff that you will learn. Why? So don't worry about it. علما. This is the masdar. See how masdar is irregular? Yesterday we had two masdar, dab, nasr. It was different, right? Fa'al. Nasran, darban, it's like fa'al, right? But now it's fi'al, ilman, fi'al. So masdar is irregular, it can have any form. As opposed to fa'il, which has no irregular form, it's just fa'il, fa'il. So in this case, what would this fa'il be?
Alimun.
Alim. So alima ya'lamu ilman. فهو عالم. فهو عالم. Okay. So the purpose here is you just get a sample from each one. We have done the 14 forms for this, right? So you can do it, right? علم علم علموا علمت علمتا علمنا علمت علمتما علمتم. This is just for one person and one number, just a sample. This is in its purest form. Same with here, ya'lam, then you can expand it to go to all the way to the 14 forms.
The green one, fahuwa,
Yeah.
what does it mean? Why is that?
Oh, it's just because it makes sense. It's not essential. Alima, he knew. Ya'lamu, he knows or will know. Ilman, knowing. Fahu alim. So this person that did this and this is the one who knows, the knower. Fahuwa, so he is. Fahuwa means so he is.
Yeah.
That person who is the subject of this, the doer of this, the doer of this, and does this is a knower.
So we have memorized.
So you don't have to say fahuwa, but that's that's the way it has been like this.
You do write, you will do kataban,
Yeah, kitaban,
kitaban, and
fahuwa
katibun.
katib.
So he's a writer.
Yeah. And then you can continue with madi majhul. So this is the first line, and the second line is madi majhul, and then mudari majhul. Masdar again, and ism.
Maf'ul.
So what is madi majhul from alima?
Alim.
I want to make sure everyone knows this. You should know it.
Alima.
This is madi ma'ruf. What's the majhul for it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about mudari. Madi and mudari both have ma'ruf and majhul. Okay. So alima is, how do you make it into majhul? Ulima. So you put a little wow here. وعلم وعلم.
يعلم.
يعلم. مصدر the same. فهو معلوم. Okay. So again, this I've repeated this many times. We have 6 possibilities here, and the thing that changes is the one in the middle. This has to have a fatha, this has to have a fatha. Over here, the possibilities again are here. Only this one changes. This will have a fatha all the time, sukun and dhamma all the time. This is the thing that changes. The middle letter here, and this one over here. So you have 9 logical possibilities, but 6 real possibilities. And that entirely depends on the definition of the fi'l. You don't know it, you can't assign that. You can't assign the kasra. We didn't just say, decide to put a kasra on the lam. That's how it is in the dictionary. Alim. So you can't say alama. You can't one day decide to say alama. No. That's, the language defines that for you. So there's no set rule for that. That's why you have fataha. That's why you have karuma, and daraba, and nasara, and all of those. Because the middle one changes based on the language definition. You have nothing to do with it. And you cannot guess it, you cannot come up with it. You have to open the dictionary or ask someone who knows, and they will tell you what it has. Same thing here. The lam. Everything else you know. You know this will have a fatha, sukun, dhamma. This one you don't know. You can't guess. You can't assign. You have to know it by learning it or by asking someone or by checking the dictionary. Okay. So this part is the variable that changes. The rest you know. You know for sure the ayn will have a fatha here and the mim will have a fatha here. In fataha, you know the fa will have a fatha, the ha will have a fatha, no matter what. Yaftahu, the same thing. Yaftahu. You know everything except the ta. It happens to have a fatha, but that's not because you assigned it or you knew it. Because the language says that's what it has. So how many possibilities do we have in here? How many would you have?
6, right?
Well, I'm not talking about the 14 different forms and persons and plurals and plurals. I'm only concerned about the haraka,
The 3.
or the fatha kasra dhamma of the middle. 3 possibilities and the mad. How about here? It cannot have a sukun. It has to have either fatha, kasra, or dhamma. One of those 2, right? So what do we get here? Fatha, kasra, dhamma. 3 times 3. So 3 possibilities here times 3 possibilities here gives you 9. 9 possibilities that are logical. But in reality, only 6 of them exist. The others don't exist. Which ones exist? With fatha, everything exists. With fatha here in madi and mudari, you can have fatha, kasra, or dhamma. And you have to find examples of this, right? For example, an example of fatha here in dhamma here would be nasara, yansur.